Hello friends and welcome back to another video. My name is BudgetWithDee and on this channel we talk all things cash stuffing, budgeting and small business related. In this video we're doing quite a lot of things, so I'm going to try and whiz through it, but just to give you a quick rundown, we're going to do a very quick cash stuffing and then I'm going to go through and add to my mini penny savings challenge, and then what I'm going to do is go into my mini penny savings challenge and I'm going to swap out some 50p's and probably 20p's for some pounds that I've got, because I'm going to need some change for tomorrow at the big budgeting meetup. So yeah, my hopes is to get this filmed and edited to be uploaded today, if not hopefully tomorrow. So fingers crossed I'm able to do that. So yeah, like I said, it's probably going to be a slightly long one. I do apologize. Hopefully you stick it out to the end with me. But yeah, let's just crack on and get started so I'm not waffling for like 3 minutes. So as always, I'm going to start off with seeing what we can add to a bonus envelope. So I'm just going to come into my essentials binder and quickly have a look at what's left over. So weekly food shop budget is done separately. We've got £20 left over from gas and electric. And then we've still got a lovely £10 in Little Man's Essentials, as well as some 25p. I'm going to add that straight into this pot. And then I've also got some pennies, well, some pounds and some pennies left in my personal wallet. So I'm just quickly going to take those out, pop the £2 there and the pennies in there. This was my personal savings tin, and yeah, I opened it for my birthday, and just because I don't have somewhere to put this gigantic pile of pennies, I've been putting it in here. So yeah, that is everything for the bonus envelope. So I'm going to quickly pop it in here and move it off to the side so we can get going. So that's £32 going in the bonus envelope today, which I'm really happy about, to be honest. I don't know how that happened, but I am not complaining. So there's that all done in less than 2 minutes. Woo! Right, I'm gonna come into here quickly. We've got £250 to put away today. I'm just gonna quickly sort out the cash because it drives me absolutely nuts. And as you can see, once again, my cash point is giving me basically only 20s, apart from the Lonely Soul £10. And that's only because of, obviously they can't give me a 20 when I request £250 to be taken out. So yeah, I'm probably gonna come into here quickly. Yeah, I will. And I'm just gonna try and exchange some 10s. I know I've got a few in the Christmas fund. Yeah, quite a few actually. So we'll do 20, 40, and then we'll do one more, so there's 60. And then these can come back into here. We'll close this up for now, come back to it in a little bit. And then we can put these in our lovely little cash tray. For those that are curious, I got my cash tray from Holly's Budgets on Etsy. So for those that are always asking me in the comments, that is where I get them, same as the binder holder. Super cute, super helpful. But yeah, I'm gonna move these over here just for now. Actually, I'll leave that there so I can pop, no, I'm not gonna need to pop any pennies in there. I'm gonna move it just over there. So we've got a little bit of extra space. And then I'll move that over here. You know what? I'm so unorganized today because I'm trying to do everything quickly. I'm running out of time. There's still so much to do. But yeah, coming back into my essentials binder now, and we haven't got that much to put away today. So yeah, hopefully it shouldn't take too long before we can get onto the mini penny savings challenge and everything. I was going to do it in 2 separate videos, but then because I wanted to get it up today, and I'm hoping to do a vlog for next week's video, which will be the big budgeting, meetup for those that can't make it. As far as I'm aware, they're planning to do it as a annual event. So for anyone that may be curious for attending next year, hopefully you'll enjoy that just to see what it's all about. So as always, gas and electric is getting £100. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Whew, I feel out of breath. I feel like I'm proper trying to whiz through this. All right, next up, we've got Little Man's Essentials, which is getting 20, as always. And then moving on to personal, I'm only putting £20 in here today, just so I can add a little bit more for my big budgeting meetup fund. And then I was gonna say that's everything, but it's not, I'm lying. We're gonna come into the Hello Autumn Fund, which is like our mini buffer in case if we ever run low on the weekly food shop, or if we ever run low on the gas and electric, there's always a little bit there just to kind of be as a little buffer. So I'm actually only putting £5 in there today. So I'm going to put £10 in and I'm going to take £5 out. I'm going to move these over just a tiny little bit. There we go. And then that's everything for the essentials binder. Now we can move on to the good old savings binder. And this here is my big budgeting meetup fund. We've got quite a lot in here, I believe. And luckily I did have some money come into my business account, so I don't have to use this for fuel anymore because I've got a little bit in there for that now. So this is basically going to help me get some change for my little money box so I can give my customers change and everything, and also hopefully be able to buy myself a couple of nice bits and hopefully a few bits for you guys to do a giveaway. So let me just quickly grab a Sharpie, and I'm going to be putting, how much am I putting in here today? I've got £35 going in here today, and I'm going to use 10s actually, just because I'm going to need them. So there's 35 going in. And then let's just see what this is at now. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So there's £150 there. And I'm probably going to use about, well, I don't know, I'm probably going to use all of the 5s to put in my change, my little change pot, but we'll see. Depends on how many coins we got, which I think we do have a whole load of them. So yeah, that's for the big budgeting meetup. I'm not really going to bother marking it off in the tracker because I'm not going to need it after tomorrow anyway. And then moving on to the Christmas fund, I'm going to be putting £20 into there today. What have we got in there? We've still got one tenner in there. I'm going to leave that in there because I know I'm going to need it for next cash stuffing probably. So we've already marked off all of the £20 notes. So what I'm going to do is just mark off half of the 40, and then I'll know for next time. 2 crosses means that it's been complete. So yeah, that's just kind of how I like to do it. And there's that one done. And then the only other thing I'm adding to in here, we're going to come back to this one in just a little bit. I'm going to take it out actually, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. We'll come back to that as well. And I'm also going to be adding £10 into little man's birthday. Yeah. And I believe that is it. So we can come over to the back. Let's see what we've got left. We've got 20, 30, 40 pounds. I'm actually going to come into here and I'm going to exchange another 20 for the 2 10s. Just because I know that even if I'm using it as a customer myself, not everyone's going to have a lot of change for a 20. So yeah. Now coming back over here, I'm going to take out my rainy day tracker. And I'm not going to forget this time, one of you guys commented on my video last week telling me that I put in £20 but marked off 30. Typical. So yeah, I'm going to be putting £20 in today, but I'm going to be only marking off a 10 just to try and even it out a little bit. So thank you very much for pointing that out for me. I can't remember off the top of my head which one of you it was that done that, just because my head is all over the place. But yeah, I do appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys actually following along and paying attention, because clearly I wasn't. So there's £20 going in the tin. Hopefully I don't rip it. There we go. And I'm just going to very quickly colour in this 10. There you go. And we can pop it back in here. Move the binder away. And we're going to put the remaining £20 into my lovely mystery tin. So yeah, this one is not being kept track of. It's a mystery, because I love a good old surprise, especially when it comes to money. So yeah, that is now the cash stuffing complete in less than 10 minutes. Woo! Can I get a round of applause? Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm gonna move these away. I'm gonna also move these away, because knowing me, I'm going to make an absolute mess, so they can go over there. And we're gonna see what we've got to add to the mini penny savings challenge today. So I have these. Let me just quickly show you. I've got this box here, which I'm going to be using for the change and everything. And last year, I can't remember if it was last year or the year before, but we actually done a few car boot sales, which is why I've got these separated coins, but I'm not going to need any 5p's, I don't believe. So I'm going to also add these. Oh dear. All right, let's hope this doesn't take too long. I'm just going to quickly, I think I might actually just shut the camera off and then sort them all out and then come back and we'll do it together, just so that this video is not half an hour long and it's gonna make my life a lot easier editing. So yeah, see you in a sec. And I'm back. Ages for me, a split second for you. Love that. So I went ahead and I separated them all into their separate piles, and I also went ahead and counted them, just once again for time's sake. So this is what we've got. We've got 61p in 1p's, £1.16 in 2p's, £6.25 in 5p's, £1.20 in 10p's, a whopping £20 in 20p's, and £5 in 50p. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly add all of that up, and then we'll see what we're working with. Plus £1.16 plus £6.25 plus 20 plus 5. So that's £34. 22, and that's what we're going to be adding today to our mini penny savings challenge. And then after I've officially added it all in here, I'm going to go into my actual tin. So this is everything that's already been marked off over here, and I'm going to basically be exchanging a load of 50p's and probably 20p's, maybe even some 10s, for some £1 coins, maybe £2 coins. So yeah, I'm going to quickly go through and see how much we can mark off on the tracker, and then I'll be right back. The highest amount that we've got to tick off is £1.33, so that's what I'll be doing. Hopefully you can see, because my ring light seems to be in the way a little bit, but it is what it is. So we've done as many of the highest amounts as we can, and we've got 76p left. So I'm just gonna find that and mark that off, which now puts us to 0. That didn't take too long, at least not from what you saw. So that is what the tracker is looking like right now. So this is everything that I've been able to save since, gosh, I don't even know when I started this actually. Probably would have been around November, December time that I started putting all of this away. So not too bad for my own personal budget. I'm still quite happy with it, and we're getting close to the halfway mark, which makes me quite happy. So yeah, I'm gonna pop this back into my binder, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start exchanging some monies. There we go. Now, whilst I am in here, in the last cash stuffing I did, I said I was also going to be taking out whatever's in the Dicer challenge and moving that over to the big budgeting meetup. So I'm going to be doing that. There's £25 in there, so I'm going to be moving that over, which gives us a lovely, lovely amount of £10 and £20, £5 and £10 notes. And then also, just to be on the safe side, actually I'm going to leave that for now, and we'll see what we're working with in a minute. So I'm going to take my little pot. I'm going to quickly empty it, just to gather some of the 50p's. Luckily, they're all at the bottom for me. I think I'll probably need the most of these. There we go, and there's a load of 20p's there, so I'm not too bothered now. That should be plenty. So I'm going to add these back in now. Actually, there's not too many 10p's, so I'm just gonna take some of these out as well, just to separate them a little bit. See some more in there. So unorganized today. That's what happens when you're rushing, kids. That'll do. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. There we go. I'm also going to add all of these smaller ones in. I'm definitely not going to need them. I'll add the 5p's in as well. There we go. And that is now starting to look very, very full. So I'm going to move that off to the side and we can start preparing my lovely little tin. So, like I said, I've got a little bag of tins as well from when we used to do car boot sales, so that'll be really, really handy. And we've also got some £1 notes. £1 notes? £1 coins from when we used to do it as well. I don't know where these 4 came from, but there should be 10 in this little bag. And to be honest, I don't really know how much to take with me. I don't know how busy I'll be. And obviously whatever doesn't get spent is gonna go straight back into all of these challenges. So it's not the end of the world. And like I said, I'm gonna be taking all of these coins. So I'm just gonna empty out my little pot. And I do have some of these little baggies. So I'm going to use these. I'm going to separate my £2. There we go. And there's my £1. So definitely got a lot to work with there, which is a good start. So let's just quickly see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. £50 in £1 coins, and I really don't think I'm going to need that many, to be honest. But this is what happens when you've got raging anxiety and overthink everything. Better to be safe than sorry is how I see it. So I'm just going to come into what I've saved so far, and I'm going to see what I've actually got. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I'm probably going to leave 1 5 for spending money. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can go into my float. And then 1, 2, 3, maybe. I don't know how many 10s I'll be giving that as change. Let's see what that leaves me with. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, £75. £75, £75. Okie dokie, I've convinced myself. I'm gonna also take out this £20 that I've got in my tattoo fund. And I'm gonna add that as well, which will take this up to 95. So that will be for spending money. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's see what that now puts it up to, because somehow I completely missed the £20 notes in there. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and then 10, 20, 30, 5. So £135 in there, which I'm absolutely chuffed with. And then this will also give us a little bit of money, hopefully to buy some food on the way there, because it's going to be about a 4-hour drive. So pray for us. So that is now done. And I will come over into here. So there's £30 and £30 again, so there's 60 there. And then let me just work out what I want to take in there. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's an odd amount. I feel like we can change those into 50p's. But let's just see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'll probably need quite a few 50p's just because my trackers are £2.50 each. Unless if people go for the offer that I'm going to have on there, just to even out their money a little bit. But we will see. I'd like to be safe than sorry. So there's £5 there. So I'm just going to do this, and when you can't even see my tin. I'm going to add them. There we go. I'm going to add them into there. So hopefully no one gets confused at the end of the year as to why there is pounds in there, even though I've said I'm only putting anything under £1 in there. This is why, because I'm unprepared. And then we've got £3 in there, so let's just do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. That's what, £8. Might as well make it 10. 2, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, and then oops, 4, 5. I'm adding that in. We've got £10 in 50p's. Where's my little bags? Oh my gosh, I'm losing everything. Right, I'm just going to use one of these little cute white ones, and hopefully that'll be enough. But once again, famous last words. I think that should be enough, hopefully. So there's 50p's done, and then we do have a bag of 10p's, so I think this should be okay for 10p's actually. I'm not going to bother doing anything exciting to them. And then I am going to take some 20p's as well. So how many should we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would make it £5. So let's try and do £3. So 2, 4. That's 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Is that enough? Should we do £5 worth and then have an odd amount of coins? Let's just do that, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's £5 there. These can go over there. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Going back into here. So that's what, £15 that we've exchanged out of this tin. And I'm going to add these into the little baggie as well. There we go. So I'm going to add all of these remaining ones into the pot. And hopefully there'll be enough. I'm sure there will be. There's probably more than enough knowing me. But like I said earlier, better safe than sorry. There we go. So then let's see what that leaves us with for our float. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 43, and then 50, 60. No, yeah? £63. So definitely a lot more in the float than probably what most normal people would have. But like I said, this is just how my brain works, and it just makes me feel a little bit better. So now I need to try and find wherever I put these bags. Here they are. So I've got one of these ones. Well, I've got 2 of these ones actually. So I'm going to use one for £2 and one for £1, just to keep them all nice and separate, so that when I get there, it's nice and easy to set everything up. There's my £2. And my £1. And there we go, guys. There is my lovely float for the event tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. It's all getting very real now. So yeah, if you are coming tomorrow, once again, please do come and say hello. It would be very lovely to meet you guys, and trust me, it hurts my soul that this is blue and not pink, but it is what it is. Can't always have what we want. That will be said and done. I'm gonna love you and leave you now, because I've still got to edit this and try and upload it. So if you see this go up on Friday the 31st, please give me a round of applause in the comments, because your girl's been through, your girl's been doing a lot. I feel like I haven't even had a second to breathe today. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to try and do a vlog for the event like I said. So if that's something you'd like to see, do let me know in the comments, and hopefully I'll get one available for you next week, depending on if everything goes to plan and I actually remember to film. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment down below, let me know anything you want to let me know, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Have a lovely, lovely day, guys, and well, I just said, didn't I? I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye!